Hi, my name is Coach Jim O'Connor from wellnessword.com, your trusted body transformation advisor. Now, in this video, I'm going to discuss why you should eat more protein if you're a middle-aged person looking to lose weight and maintain or even increase your strength. Why do we need this? Let's get into that today because of a couple different reasons. There are two major challenges or mistakes that I see people making in their middle age, and I'm talking people in the upper 30s to 40s to 50s on up. Number one, they don't eat enough protein in their diets. We live in a carb-centric society. Carbohydrates are plentiful, they're cheap, they're tasty, and people eat way too many of them for what the amount of calories that they're burning off. That's number one. Number two is they're not doing enough strength training or any strength training or resistance training at all. And I'll get into both of these in a second into more detail. So why? You're probably saying, well, why do I need more protein? I'm in my 40s, 30s, 50s, whatever you are. Why do you need more protein? Well, for a couple different reasons. Generally from the upper 30s into the 40s, we lose each decade 5 to 7 pounds approximately of muscle tissue, metabolically active calorie burning muscle tissue. That equals getting weaker. So that's not what we want as far as for calorie burn, as far as for strength and functionability. We need to maintain our muscle because I feel personally strength training and eating a protein in your diet is the fountain of youth. If you can maintain that, if you can maintain your muscle tissue into your 60s, 70s, 80s, and 90s, I'm talking about straight, strong, you can function extremely well and keep your body fat down as well as a result of it. So let's get into a little bit more of why. So what we do, protein has been shown in many studies to help prevent sarcopenia. That is the loss of muscle tissue as we get older, which is exactly what I just talked about. And I'm assuming now the people that are not strength training or eating enough protein, this happens or accelerates even more. So protein can help increase muscle protein synthesis. Now, studies have shown that it really does help you increase your muscle or at least maintain it. And what I recommend is to strength train along with it. Another positive feature of protein, which you're going to want to eat more of, is it keeps you full longer. Now, why do you want to keep full longer? Well, if you're filling up on protein, you're not filling up on the high calorie, palatable, processed carbohydrates that we should try to eliminate. Well, I maybe shouldn't say eliminate, but decrease significantly. So it'll keep you full longer. Another positive benefit of eating more protein is protein has a higher thermic effect of eating. In other words, it takes a little bit more energy to digest and break down protein than it does a carbohydrate or a fat. So you're burning more calories in order to break the protein down. Now that is huge. Now, like I mentioned, the second mistake or challenge people have is they're not strength training. They might go out for a walk, which is wonderful. I endorse movement all the time. Movement will help people in their middle ages and older ages. You need to move, you need to walk, you need to keep your cardiovascular system in shape, but you really need to strength train as well. Because when you're trying to lose body fat, you want to continue to strength train to prevent muscle loss. You want to prevent muscle loss as you're in a caloric deficit is extremely important. So strength training, in addition to the caloric deficit, when you're in the middle age, is absolutely important. Now, I'm not saying you need to invest 5 days a week in strength training. I'm talking about a couple of days a week for maybe a half an hour each session. You can even do body weight exercises. Just strengthen your muscular system. You want to strengthen your muscles and continue to build them and eat the protein on top of it. Now, the next question I'm sure you're asking is, how much protein should I be eating? Well, I need to quantify, right? I need to give you guidance on what you should be doing. Well, all the studies say you should have 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight, minimum up to 1.2 or even more grams per kilogram of body weight. Let me break it down for you with the kilograms for us folks in the United States. To make it easier, let's take a 130-pound individual. That's going to be the baseline. 130-pound male or female would be 0.8 grams per kilogram of body weight. We're talking about 47 grams of protein to 65 grams of protein. And figure the palm of your hand will be about 30 grams of protein for a piece of chicken, a piece of fish, beef, eggs, whatever you're eating as far as your protein source is concerned. Okay, and also let's get into the 1.2, which I recommend closer to 1.2 grams per kilogram of body weight. That's shown through many studies to help increase your muscle and your strength as we get older, which is what we want to do, correct? Yes! So the numbers, I'll break the numbers down for you. So we're talking anywhere between 130-pound person, we're talking about 70 grams of protein, or up to 100 grams of protein for a 180-pound individual. And a 180-pound individual per 0.8 grams per kilogram would be about 65. So I use the baseline of a 130-pound individual and a 180-pound individual. And if you're strength training and you're strength training at a high level, I recommend 1 pound, let's make it simple, 1 gram per pound of body weight. That's what you want to focus on. So, hey, share this with your friends. Help your friends. Hit like, share this video. I know it can help others. You can empower others just like I'm empowering you. Let's pass it on. Now, for taking the time to watch this video, I appreciate it so much. What I'd like to do is I'd like to offer you for 100% free my newest report called Fat Loss Forever, the top 7 ways to prime your brain into permanent fat loss. Now, this is a report you really need to get your hands on immediately because it's the newest neuroscience of weight loss in this report. And I break it down into 7 simple things that you can do right now today to help change your life, to help you look better, feel better, and perform better. So go ahead, click the link below, and I will see you at Fat Loss Forever. Thank you so much for watching the video, and I'll see you at wellnessword.com.